As yellow uranium glows with unfathomable power, continually struck to produce energy, tiny cracks and breaks begin to form in the walls and containers after a decade of use. Incredibly intelligent scientists rush back and forth to repair the damage and contain disaster, but they are too late. Uncooled and uncontained nuclear waste boils into the floor and below. They try their best to recover it, but some always gets away, draining into nearby rivers, towns, livelihoods, slowly poisoning them without their slightest clue. Are these disasters the first thing you think of when I say the world should go nuclear? Well, I am here to tell you otherwise. Welcome, nuclear naysayers and like-minded thinkers. Today, I am here to tell you why nuclear is the superior energy source and why the risks are overblown. Splitting atoms to make energy may sound extremely dangerous, but once you hear the various positives, you'll know the risks are well worth it. Firstly, imagine the tight bonds between you and your family or friends, the intense emotions that would be released if they were broken. This is the very same principle nuclear energy works on. It produces so much energy because the nuclear bonds in the atoms of uranium and other such materials hold so much power. To put this in perspective, have you ever had a small kilogram bag of flour or a liter bottle of soda? Well, that amount of uranium produces as much energy as 2.7 million kilograms of coal, which will increase even further as we create even more advanced technologies. Even when we do run out of radioactive material, we'll have enough time and energy to create a whole new energy source if we really wanted to. By choosing nuclear energy today, we will have power for decades to come. Secondly, under the INES scale, which is used for determining the severity of nuclear disasters, there's only been 3 cataclysmic nuclear accidents, the most notable of which is, of course, Chernobyl. This may seem like a lot of damage, but compared to the cancerous nature of fossil fuels infecting every sector of our world, this is nothing. Besides, the chances of another cataclysmic nuclear accident is beyond minuscule. With better safety precautions and the emergence of AI, nuclear energy is clearly the safest option for us and our planet. Lastly, now you may think, please, there must be some other way I can power my phone that doesn't involve decaying nuclear material. Well, that may be true, but they all have downsides ranging from a small inconvenience to just downright dangerous. I don't need to say much about fossil fuels. Just look at the droughts and fires in California and this year's inconsistent winter, and you'll know what I'm talking about. While hydroelectricity and geothermal may both seem like great energy alternatives that provide a lot of power, hydroelectric dams can cause damage to nearby ecosystems, and they both rely on a great location to be worth it, while you can build a nuclear reactor almost anywhere. Without a doubt, nuclear energy has proven itself to be a more powerful and reliable method of power generation. By primarily adopting nuclear energy, we can reduce the price of power and create better living conditions for everyone. Take third world countries, too small and poor to afford electricity for themselves or their citizens. Without it, they have a much harder time succeeding and making a better life for themselves. For example, my mother grew up in the countryside of the Philippines with limited access to electronic resources. Despite this adversity, she managed to overcome it and become a prominent dentist. This isn't the same for many, like her family, who must toil under the sun every single day just to live. Imagine that lost potential under the withering sun awakened if they just had the resources to succeed. This is what nuclear energy symbolizes, a daring step into a powerful new future. Now, the next time you need to make a world-changing decision, choose the nuclear option.